Jesus, I look like a pile of shit. I'm on. Still got a bad neck. It hurts. I don't know what I've done. I've got a feeling it was when I was peering up inside the arcade cabinet. I pulled something, and it still really hurts. So, mm, if actually lying like this in bed is doing it any good, I've got no idea whatsoever. Um, Sort of now in limbo land at the moment, running up maybe between Christmas and New Year. So I don't really know what to do with myself at the moment. Going to my sister's tonight. That could be interesting. Except my mother will be there. Um, yeah, I've got a few things I've got to do. I've got to do my tax return. That'll be really exciting. But I need to go back over a few years and work out claims for the past 3 years, because talking to a colleague of mine, I found out that I can actually claim money back for electric and various hardware and things like that. So I'm going to look at doing that and hopefully get enough money back from the taxman to pay for next year's holiday, which should be quite good. I've got some wine that needs transferring and then bottling, so I need to sterilise some equipment and get on with that. I've got model helicopters that require flying. I really must have a general tidy up because the place looks like a bit of a shithole, and I'd like to get that done before the new year. Um, get all that sorted out. Yeah. Um, Lots of things to play with. I got a new watch I could put a strap on. Um, Books to read. Various Kindle bits and pieces. Dogs to walk. Dog is currently sat here. One of them anyway. There's one dog. Yeah, that's Dylan. Oh yes, he looks really thrilled with the world. Sasha is out barking by the front door, I believe. Um, so they all have to be walked and stuff. And yeah, yesterday was quite fun. Met my old boss from Cyberdrome. Lovely chap. Good reunion there. Nice food, couple of cups of coffee, good chat. More successful than my last reunion with an old friend, where he sat there for 2 hours, talked about himself, consumed an entire bottle of red, and looked rather fat. As well as making homophobic jokes, which was really good when you're there sat next to your husband. Okay, anything else of interest happening today? Not really. I think I'm gonna walk the dogs, have a light lunch, which will no doubt consist of toast of some kind, and then I'm going to wander into town, which actually involves driving because I'm actually miles away from Bristol city centre. Um, Pick up a new wall planner for next year, so I can stick on the wall and then panic about where the hell did the previous year go. It's been a little bit annoying recently with the weather because it's been crap and too windy, so my flying exploits have been rather cold. Haven't been up in a helicopter now for about 3 weeks, so next time I'm in one, I'm gonna sort of pick it up from the ground and it will go smashing into a wall, no doubt, which won't be very good. Because it was getting to the point where I was about to fly solo, so I need to sort out a medical, get all that done and sorted. I am vowing next year to actually drink slightly less wine, which could be a bit of a challenge considering I've just brewed 90 bottles of the stuff. Uh, so we'll see how that gets on. Because there's a lot of things coming up in January. We're going away for New Year. Um, we're going to see Book of Mormon, which should be cool. And then in the evening, we're having a really, really tacky meal at Planet Hollywood. And we're there till midnight, followed by a tacky disco and cocktail bar, which could be quite fun. And then come back, and it's back to work the next day. Woo! Back to the joys of PlayStation 4 programming, which is actually pretty cool. and then I had to pick the dogs up that day. And that weekend, dogs are away again because we are going to Jamie's granddad's 80th birthday, which is in Bournemouth. So I have to drive down there, be polite with all the family and everything else, have a meal with none of the menu options I particularly like, but thankfully it's next to a Burger King, so it should be fine. And a Weatherspoons, so there's probability of decent food there. And then, thankfully, I think then it's pretty much back to normal, and I can get back on with my dull, mundane life, which basically consists of getting up rather late, doing work on my own in my little orifice round the corner there, going to the gym, um, not losing any weight, and learning to fly a helicopter. So, not sure what I'm doing next year yet. Hopefully, continue on as is. Maybe do something with this hair because I do look like a pile of shit. Yeah, carry on learning to fly a helicopter. Hopefully, meet up with somebody who flies models because when I fly them, I tend to crash them, which is rather expensive. So I'm hoping to find somebody to fly models with. So if there's anyone in the Bristol area who wants to join me and show me how to fly collective pitch models, that would be cool. And that's about it. I don't think I'm planning on doing anything major this year. What's up, Dills? Yeah, we'll go walkers in a minute, mate. Just me. Yeah, I'm sat here talking to an iPad. Don't worry about it. You'll get over it. See, he's now resumed this position. So, lazy dog. Still, I think he's got the right idea, actually. I don't know where Sasha is. Sasha? Sasha? No, she's ignoring me. Alright, Dills, chill. So, yeah, this is basically my first ever YouTube video, which is quite odd because the first ever YouTube video I wanted to do was actually about cooking, and I was going to record something about making fried rice, which everybody who's eaten my fried... Can you stop yawning? You make me tired. Everyone who's eaten my fried rice says it's the best rice they've ever had, so I was going to do a little video on how to cook it. But instead, you end up with a video of me looking completely hammered. Oh, Dills, do you mind? Don't interrupt the director. Thank you. But looking completely hammered, in bed, wondering what I'm about to do with the rest of my day. So, dear, too many chins as well. I used to look good when I was 20. Anyway, so that's basically it. I will get round to doing the "This is how you make the fried rice" video eventually, and I may actually get round to not recording dodgy videos on an iPad. But must thank Jamie anyway for this lovely iPad. I've got no idea where the microphone is on here incidentally. So I may have recorded this with, I think it's on the top. So with no sound whatsoever, which probably for the benefit of you will be quite good. I'm not going to do any editing on this at all because I haven't yet worked out how to use iMovie properly or any of those lovely applications. But I will give it a blast at some point, and I will do another YouTube video because this has actually been quite fun, really bizarre, and I'm waiting for all the comments of the 3 people who are going to watch it saying, for fuck's sake, don't do it again because you're bloody weird. Which is cool, and then maybe so we'll just do a video of me flying helicopters crashing into the bird table, or a video of my dogs doing strange tricks, which we're actually very good at. Well, Sasha's very good at. Dylan is a little bit dopey, and he can't actually sit. When he sits on the ground, his back legs splay, and he tends to go backwards, which is rather amusing. Um, I'll also do a video of our arcade machine at some point, which is this fantastic retro arcade box we had specially made for us with custom artwork and things, and it looks fantastic and plays lots of old games like Dragon's Lair and Space Harrier and Pac-Man and all that sort of thing, and is really really good. And you can also see some of my horrendous decorating exploits. The dining room isn't bad. Nowhere else is really done. Jamie's room's pretty cool. Jamie, that's my husband. Because he does loads and loads of videos and things. Because he does the Sonic show. So all Sonic related things. And he actually spends time editing his videos and does them all properly and uses things like Adobe Premiere, which I find far too complicated. Because in my normal life, I just use Visual C and program PlayStations, which, well, I suppose that's quite complicated. So yeah, check out his videos. They're really good. He did the great one, What Did the Fox Say? With Tails and things, which I thought was brilliant. And he's really quite clever, that sort of thing. Even if his day job is working at Tesco's. I think he probably has more of a future doing YouTube bits and pieces, because he seems to have a certain talent for it, a certain flair for it, and he enjoys it. And it keeps him out of my hair, so I can watch my television all by myself. Right, I'm going to call that a day and upload that and wait for mass embarrassment. And let's see what happens. And I'm going to take dogs for a walk. All pretty cool. Bye bye.